you know, that's a challenge for me is, you know, I designed this thing, we call it the Foam Runnr, and we built a factory for it in Cody, and you can make these in 25 minutes. And what I'm saying about design, I was talking to one of the just awesome designers that we just got over at Yeezy. We got like this amazing crew. We got guys that Nike sued us for, and one of these guys, I was trying to hire him for 2 years. He had a non-compete. He had to go surf for a year, and now he's in. And when he does his CAD drawings, it's almost like one shot, one kill. You know, sometimes you design stuff, you got to do it like 5-8 times. Like his first one is so close to being ready to go to market because he sketches in a certain kind of way. And for the longest, we said, you know, let's. I've been saying I want to get rid of laces, and we still have shoes we sell with laces because it's a popular shoe and people love this shoe, and it hurts me. I feel like Steve Jobs trying to like remove buttons off the side of the next Apple. And one of the things that's interesting about this, if you look at most sneakers, if you look at you guys sneakers right now, you have a tongue, you know, and it goes this direction. Mm-hmm. This is one of the innovations about this is one reason why this is one of the most important sneaker designs is this goes this way because it's ergonomic. And I remember putting it on and being uncomfortable with wearing it because I'm so used to like the way like a Jordan or something fits with my jeans. And I remember talking to Kobe and him talking about having to make sneakers that fit with jeans. And that was a big thing because, you know, that's what we grow up. We grow up wearing, you know, Kanye jeans and Jordans or something like that. So this also, I feel that just the process, when I design, I become like a 3-year-old. I have to go to my gut. I have to forget everything I know and really focus in to what I feel. Like some straight Jedi Yoda, or like, you know, if I could grab that water bottle, like wouldn't it have been cool if I just did it right now? I should have had a magnet on there. Like you'd be like, yo, this dude's a wizard. So for me, you know, I'm gonna make this shoe be $20, and you know, money isn't real, so that means the world should be eventually free. So I'm gonna manifest the world being free. My dad, he lives in a DR, and he says, you know, anything that you put in the ground grows. So why do people still go hungry? And I like that in theory, but I was like, man, farming is really hard though, man. I think, you know, I might go hungry if I have someone to farm this food. It's like, but you know, back in the days, we had that skill set. Now we're losing these skill sets that actually we can sustain off of. So with this, and I love giving you guys my riffs. I'm like a human version of Instagram. When you look at Instagram, you look at, you know, you're looking like 100 images a day. Well, I've got millions of images in my mind, and the majority of them haven't been realized yet. You know, there's some images that are from my memory, but I got the future that's in my mind that has to be brought. So this is, you know, we talk about hype culture and shoes being sold on the, you know, the resale market, and Yeezy lives in that place. But you know, I don't like the idea. I don't love the idea that some of the reason why people buy it is just for hype culture, or you ain't got this, or I got this colorway and you don't have it. That type of mentality. I'm an essentialist. I'm a minimalist, and like I will bring the fully A to Z our existence version to existence. Like Victor Gruen designed the shopping centers, but he designed full utopian communities, and people were like, oh, we're just cool with the shopping center. That's all we want. And these ideas that he had never got brought into fruition. A little bit like Disney kind of based Epcot Center on Victor Gruen, but this next frontier of these communities and villages of happiness are way closer to a Kenyan village than it is to a gated community village.
But one of the things about your this aversion to hype culture, one of the good things about the hype culture is if people get into your products, they're going to get into you, and they're going to get into your ideas. And all these ideas that you have will become a part of their thought process. They'll start thinking about it. And they go, hey, he's got some great points. If people really get into your shit, they're also really going to get into your ideas. I think it's one of the things that make people uncomfortable about you is you have the courage to have all these bold ideas and to implement them and to do all these different things. That bothers people. And there's a lot of people that don't have that kind of courage, and they are straddled down by anxiety, and they see a guy like you and they like try to find flaws. They try to find things that are wrong with it. Instead of looking at the positive aspects of it, they'll only concentrate on the negative aspects of it. I don't see it that way. I've never saw it that way. I look at you, look at that guy. He can fucking do anything.
There's people who like Tesla, and there's people who, there's a person who killed animals with Tesla cords to make people not like Tesla.
Yeah,
the person
Thomas Edison.
Yeah, who made the electric chair be made with the Tesla cord, so people wouldn't like Tesla. Tesla still has inventions that haven't been brought to our society that would have brought more simplicity and happiness to our society.
Like the Westinghouse ability to transmit electricity through the air, which is fascinating. I don't know if that would have worked in today's world with cell phones and all the different electronics and even modern air travel. I don't know if it would have worked, but things would have been different.
People are over designing into industries where they see they can make some money as opposed to stepping back and saying, how do we look at the entire earth as an opportunity to free everyone and create happiness for everyone?